What's up, everybody, and you're welcome to my channel. I've been on a very interesting journey lately. I am a people pleaser. It's not something that I'm proud of. It's not something that I even want to admit, but I am. It's something that I have struggled with all my life, mainly because of the relationship dynamics that I've had with my parents, coming from a very strict household and always trying to be the good girl, be respectful, not step on anybody's toes, not cause conflicts, always wanting harmony. It's put me in a very weird position because then I'm constantly trying to make people like me and constantly trying to make people accept me. The irony is, as much as I have tried so hard to make a lot of people, to make everybody like me and let everybody accept me, I have been very unsuccessful because I've had to go through bouts and bouts of bullying, lots of uncomfortable situations where people have treated me very, very poorly because I allow them to, because I was trying not to step on their toes. I was trying to make them happy, and they had no regard for me, basically. And I made a new friend. Her name is Sharon. Hi. She's been teaching me a lot. That seeing that balance coming from her is something that I really needed, because I am the kind of person that if something makes me uncomfortable, but I know if I speak out about this, it's not gonna be good, I will not. I would rather keep quiet and then just take it all in. And later what that does is that it causes a lot of resentment coming from me. Even with my mom. My mom is somebody that she's an amazing person, and I owe a lot of who I am now to my mother. But I've had certain situations with her when she's done something to me I'm not very happy about, but because I want to be the respectful little girl, I wouldn't talk about it. And it'll be bothering me so much, and I'll be resenting her. I'm like, you don't make me happy. I don't want to be around you right now because I'm upset about how you treated me or whatever. Or I don't agree with your opinion. And because I have to play the respectful daughter role, I did something I didn't want to. And now I'm very upset. Like, I've had those situations with her and I'll never tell her. But lately, I have been having open conversations with her that when she suggests something I don't want to do, I straight up say, I don't want to do that. And if you are from a typical Ghanaian home, from a very strict Ghanaian home, saying no to your parents, unheard of. Unheard of. Like, it's not done. How dare is seen as disrespectful to have boundaries with your parents, and I've been trying to do that. Also in relationships, like I have stopped letting people make me do things I don't want to do or make me say things I don't want to say. If I go on a date with somebody and I'm not feeling them, I'm not saying anything. And when they invite me out again, I'm gonna go, but just because I don't want them to act out. And I've had situations where I have voiced my concerns about people, and some of them have not ended very well, in the sense that some of them have reacted violently. So to avoid a situation like that, I just don't say anything, and then I wait for them to kind of like get over it and not want to even get involved with me. So that's like, yeah, you reject me, because if I reject you, this could go very badly. It's weird, but it's true. So how then do you move from a place as somebody who does that to come into a place where now you voice out your concerns? Even to the point where now whenever I tell somebody no, or I say I don't want to do that, no, I don't like that, I feel terrible because I feel like I'm being mean. I feel like, oh my God, you're being such a horrible person. You're being a bitch, you're being mean. Why? Like, why are you being like this? And then instinctively, I sometimes even want to apologize for saying no to people. But it's like, I don't have to. But I've had situations whereby somebody doesn't very, very disrespectful to me, and I apologize to them. Because I feel like, in a way, I kind of justify their behavior. Because I was like, well, if I hadn't shown my displeasure, have said this about me. But it's like, I didn't have to. They were very, very disrespectful to me. They didn't regard me. They didn't care about how I was going to feel. They didn't care that after that encounter, I came home and I cried for hours. I'm a very, very sensitive person. I'm extremely sensitive, so sometimes things bother me a lot. So getting to a place where I don't have to always feel my emotions is something I'm learning, and it's not something I'm very good at. I'm still learning though. And It's been an interesting journey. So let's get into practical ways that you can become what you fear. Number one, I have a strong fear of being disliked. If you watch The Office, you know that I'm basically like Michael Scott. I have such a strong need to be liked, and when I'm not liked by people, it's really affects me really badly. But you realize that Michael Scott found his happiness when he stopped trying so hard to please everybody and change who he is to make other people happy. So, spoilers ahead. If you watch The Office, you know that Michael Scott, he's a people pleaser as well, and he's a very lonely person because he genuinely wants love and everything, but because he's not getting it, he was masking that and then acting as though he can be, Mr. Loverboy and a player or whatever. And every time he acted out of character, people hated him more for it. But when he met Holly, right, he was still his weird self. He didn't change those aspects of himself. He didn't change those quirks about himself. And Holly saw all that and was like, I like this person. Even though he's such a weirdo, it matches with my inner weirdo and it works. And that was when he found true love, because when he was being weird and then he got with Jan was trying to change him, and he did try to change and try to be a responsible adult, whatever that looks like for Jan, and try to be a powerful person, but it wasn't working for him. And there was a lot of cringe involved basically. But the moment he decided that, you know what, I'm going to accept that this is my journey and I'm not going to change for anybody, that was when he actually found like true love. I'm coming to accept, although it's very painful, I'm learning to accept the aspects of me that I'm not very proud of, like the fact that when I meet people and I feel like, oh, I'm connecting with this person, I do future forecast. The kind of person to be like, oh my God, I see us together in 5 years, 10 years, be married, having kids. I am that person who does that. I'm that weirdo who does that. Or I meet a girl and then you're connecting, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be like my best friend forever. And I'm planning surprises to do for them, nice things to do for them, to like show them that, hey, I'm a great friend, like me back. And it doesn't always work out. It's been a nice change where I'm not having to edit myself or hide myself. Parts of me that I'm not very proud of, the parts of me that are extremely vulnerable, the fact that I'm extremely sensitive, and when I have an encounter with someone or somebody says something, I'm the kind of person to come home and replay the entire thing. I listen to the inflections in their voice. I listen to how like there was a slight micro change in their expression. I watch for all that, and I internalize a lot of the pain that comes with that. When I see something and then people go like, I internalize that because I'm like, oof, was I being mean? Maybe I was being mean. Then it keeps me up at night and like think. Then I'm the weird person who send him a text at 2 a.m. in the morning and apologize, even though I didn't have to. It's hard, basically. I know this was supposed to be a video about stopping your people pleaser tendencies, but I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I have overcome, because I have not. I am still like that, but I'm learning and I'm open to learning. And next week, maybe the part 2 of this, I will tell you guys actionable steps to take that can be helpful, so that I'm learning myself. It's not easy. It's not easy at all, because I'm always afraid. I'm always afraid to hurt people. I'm always afraid that by voicing out what I want, I'm denying somebody from getting what they want. And I have this self-sacrificing behavior that I always put other people ahead of me, and it's not the best. It's not the best at all. Hopefully one day we'll get to a place where I don't have to feel like that anymore. I can come on camera and tell you guys that, hey, these are the actual steps that I did to stop being a people pleaser. And I would know in my shoes of heart that, yes, I'm no longer a people pleaser, and I really, that meme where there's this funny meme where it's like the girl, somebody said something stupid to her, and then she was like, she did this. And then the girl, and then she kept looking up, and then into her hands, and the guy was like, what are you doing? It's like, oh, hold on. So what are you doing? He's like, maybe if we wait long enough, an F, okay, I can say fuck. A fuck will fall in my hand and then I can give it to you. When I saw that video, I was like, damn, this girl has zero chill. But it's true though. Look at me. I'm an adult, but I still can't say certain words. It's just not in my nature. Don't get me wrong, I do use swear words sometimes. And I think the one that I'm very prone to using is hell. Like, what the hell? It's a swear word. But an F-bomb drops once in a while. Like, I think when I'm in a lot of pain and then I hit my toe against something, I say, fuck. I'm not proud of myself for doing this. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave for work right now. I'm actually ready. I'm waiting for my Uber, and that's why I'm recording this video whilst I wait. But yeah, people pleasers, welcome. Let me give you a hug. I'll get better, okay?